20 years ago, I came for an afternoon, and I really do feel that every time you visit Woodford, you leave a different person. I really believe that. And so that afternoon, I saw like 5 bands play. I was like, wow, I would love to do that. And literally the next year, I was playing in those 5 bands. It was the start of Bobby Alu, essentially.
This is Radio Woodfordia. I'm your host, Harley Breen, and this is day 2 of our live podcast recording. Radio Woodfordia presents First Wine of the Day. More chaos unfolds. It's a heap of fun. We try and figure out how to fit everybody in the stage area and the audience. We already have repeat viewers, listeners that sit right in the front row. They're a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I can't wait for the next one. If you want to get amongst it because you like the vibe of this, why don't you just put it in the diary now? Woodford Folk Festival 26-27.
Hey. Obviously, definitely needs an introduction. I'm your host, Harley Breen, and my co-host is the wonderful Nikki Britton.
Guys, what a treat to be here on time.
I actually, at 1:45, I hadn't had eyes on Nikki, and I was like, I should probably text her. She might be still on the Bruce Highway.
Just going back for seconds.
Yeah.
Didn't get enough yesterday.
Because it's a fun ride.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, our town crier. Look at him. What a great man. How are you doing here? I've got mic 1 for you. Do you want to...
A payment? I came for my payment. Where's my wine?
Oh, yes. We do need to get into that.
Wine?
We are going to have a wine.
I can't work without wine.
I would say at 1 o'clock you sound like you're onto your last wine for the day.
I've almost sobered up, sir. I need to keep going. I've got 4 more gigs today.
How's that natural fibre you're wearing?
I feel fresh as a daisy.
Yeah,
and I'm juicing underneath.
Well, it is only day 2 and I've not showered. Whatever.
He's BYO.
He's not lying.
Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, obviously this is a live show, kind of crazy version that we're making up on the day of the very first official podcast for the Woodford Folk Festival, Radio Woodfordia. You all listen to that, don't you? If you don't, you'll download it after. Leave a comment, pump it up. Yeah, give me a job. Anyway, so...
I gotta pee.
Okay, you go do a wee. You come back tomorrow.
Give it up for Town Crier.
Ladies and
Don't be too close to any naked flames.
Also,
those
cracking
fabrics.
show ahead of you. We have 3 amazing guests. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an absolute stellar, world-class poet, Nick Grivas, as your first guest. Very exciting. Then an absolute Woodford stalwart, the wonderful, the beautiful Bobby Alu is on the show today. And then also a band that is just rocketing up into stardom, and they've become fast friends of mine. The Beddy Rays, ladies and gentlemen, are going to drop in at the end. But, Nikki, we need to start off by having a wine.
Having a wine? I thought you were going to say have a yarn, but we can have a wine and
No,
a
we're
yarn.
gonna have a wine. Obviously, you guys all saw the Woodford promo vehicle yesterday, and my super illegal secret esky in the bottom, and we do have a wine in there.
Hello.
And today's is called Poolside.
Ooh, okay. Are we giving a shout out to the Poolside people?
I don't know if they're paying.
Yeah,
if they're paid up sponsors, just a quick note to anyone in here, if you've got shit you need to sell, get on board. Pay us and we'll do some live ads. Anyway.
We'll do anything you want. We'll say it all. Coming up next on 10. I really do that, though. That is actually my,
Did you know
my job.
Nikki is the voice. Do it again. Nikki is the voice that you hear advertising.
Everyone's like, I haven't watched free-to-air television in a decade and a half.
Have you heard of television, ladies? Who's over 50?
Anyone?
Great. You know TV.
On MasterChef. That's the coming up on The Doghouse. No one cares, do you? You don't care. The Bachelor. That one's saucy. You give a bit of sauce to that. The Bachelor coming up on 10. That's the sexy one.
When
anyway,
you do your voiceover in the booth...
This is what it looks like in real life. I'm mostly just doing it from the bedroom in my pyjamas, so... The vibe is high. And I might do it by the poolside. What?
Whoa, see that?
What a
That's
segue.
what you can buy yourself.
That's professional.
All right, we need to have a wine. We need our wine expert, the bar manager of the Woodford Folk Festival, as I say it. Are we confirmed he's here? Nope, fuck him.
He's not here.
Linus, look, you know what? I know wine. You can tell by the tattoo of a beer can on my arm that I know where to go. All right.
It's right here, mate. Well, what I'm surprised by with the poolside is there's quite a lot of sediment. Now, I don't even know what colour this one is. White, red, in the middle. And we might have a bit of sparkling in there. Is that sparkling or is that just extra sediment?
I think it's another one of those ferments.
It's a ferment. It's a ferment.
If anyone knows anything about it, it was supposed to be white.
It was supposed to be white.
She's having a laugh. Mum's out on the town.
Oh, I see. Look, it's got a bit of acid up the top. Is that how
I think
it's
that's
supposed to
often
play out?
how people talk about wine. Bit of acid up the top. Smells like a bit of a regret later on.
Oh boy.
Smells like the kids better go to bed early.
That's a real gallant journey down the throat.
That'll get shit started.
It really is. It tastes like the first bad decision of a night. Do you know what I mean? But absolutely beautiful. I have nothing bad to say about that. I'm going to finish the whole glass. Poolside.
It is lovely.
Yes.
Good on you, Poolside. Well done. It does taste a little bit like heartburn because I'm 46 next month and everything's falling apart. And it's great to have a stool. Anyway, I won't go into that. So, we do have some wonderful guests to get into, but I have, in the rarest moment, I just wanted to be a bit indulgent and share a very unique and personal Woodford story for me. As I said yesterday, my aim with the podcast for the long-form interviews that I do is to be a story farmer and find the stories that goes into making this beautiful festival what it is. And it's not just one person, it's a rich tapestry of so many things that happen. And there's always these Woodford magic moments. Now, who was at Woodford Folk Festival last year? Who remembers the day, or did you come to the great comedy, the John Thompson comedy debate, and see me incredibly incapacitated? Yes, you all saw that. To catch everybody else up, I threw my back out last year as the fourth of my children. That's correct, I have four. And look, it's an open book here. There's a spare seat in the Kia. Anyway, Woodford's a magical time. Anyway, he slipped, and I just went to grab him, and a back condition I was born with called spondylolisthesis spasmed and grabbed, and I fell to the ground, and then had to try and get up and do the breakfast show here, Good Morning Woodfordia. I was filling in there. And I was in a lot of pain. And in fact, that exact story happened 7 years earlier with the second of my children doing exactly the same thing and grabbed. And my eldest child on the day stepped up with Costa and they sort of took the reins of the pre-production of the show. I managed to get to the show. I did the show. I was in a lot of pain. Hippies had come out of the bush and given me all manner of things. You know, they were rubbing creams and things were going up my nose and someone was grabbing an arm. It was incredible. I felt very loved and supported. And then at the end of the day of Good Morning Woodfordia, this man just approached the stage and held up a walking cane, which is, I found out, is called a shillelagh. And this is made of she oak, which a true Irish shillelagh should be made of she oak. And he handed it to me and he said, "You look like you need this." And I went, "Oh, no, I don't. I can take a man's walking cane." And he said to me, "No, it's fine. I'm getting a knee operation. I don't need it anymore." And I went, "Yeah, but not today." So, all right. And I took it off him. Such is the nature of my abounding privilege. Anyway, I can't really use a walking cane for the sore back, but it turned out to be incredibly helpful because it gave me a bit of confidence throughout the day that when my back was grabbing, it wouldn't hurt. So, then throughout the course of the festival, members of this man's family kept coming up to me and saying, "That's my grandfather's walking stick." And I went, "No, he gave it to me, I promise." So the first one was his grandson Theo came up and went, that's my grandfather's walking stick. And then he told me a little bit about the walking stick. And then the man's daughter, Kelly and Ali, came up to me, separate of each other, and went, oh, that's my dad's walking stick. We actually brought that across the Nullarbor to give to him. And then the man's son-in-law came up to me and said, oh, I'm an arborist, and I'm the one that made that walking stick for my father-in-law. And I'm like, this is like a family heirloom. And he goes, and so, the reason, what he does, that Rowan is his name, he finds, these fallen trees. So that's the dead part of the tree, and that's the new bit growing out of it. And I feel like it, that's a real connection to how I was before Woodford and what I am afterwards. And like, it's become a really meaningful thing to me. And then throughout the course of the year, I just wanted to do something for Albi. And so, not to compare stick sizes, but I had this, and this came from, I went on a really a wonderful rejuvenative experience with my older brother and his son. As his son turned 18, we took him up into the bush and did a wilderness rites of passage to celebrate him leaving boyhood and entering manhood. And one of the things we had to do was go and find something to craft. And I found this sapling up in the backcountry of my brother's farm, and I started to carve it. And I've sort of kept working on it throughout the year. And then, to me, it just feels like the right thing to do, because this is so connected with my family and an experience that I had with my brother and my nephew, to hand it on to Albi, who is the man that handed me the she oak walking stick. And in the end, I chipped off a tiny bit of she oak and then just embedded it in resin in the end, so that I can give a bit of his stick back. And he's right there, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for Albi. You come up here. That is from my family to you. He says, I tell a good story. Do you want a microphone, Albi? He says he's... and you're on 3.
I'm not used to
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to be used to talking. I'm not used to crying, but here we are.
I could just tell he was in a lot of pain, and he probably is in pain. But,
there you go. I'll just give that for you. Perfect.
Albi's on 1, I think. Is he on mic 1? Yeah. It's a smooth mission.
Yes.
Oh, I'm on 1. He's on 4.
4.
What's on 2nd? Jesus Christ. Yes, Albi.
I've finished now.
Yeah. Oh, he's done.
I'll say, well, I don't talk much.
And the best part is, by the way, I saw Albi just before, and I said, thank you so much for meeting, because I saw him yesterday. I said, please come, because I wanted to do this. And he went, you heckled my wife and I at a show in Perth once. And I was like, oh. And you still gave me the stick.
Yeah. We made the mistake of sitting in the front row. And, he gave us heaps. So anyway, I think we forgave him, so...
I think you did.
Well, my wife doesn't come up here, so maybe that's why.
Right. I'm sorry to hear that. How's the knee?
Oh, great. Oh, yeah. I recommend it, yeah. If you want a knee, just go for it. They're great.
He recommends knees. I'm grateful.
It's a pain at the airports every time. You've got to get twist.
Well, the stick's not going to make that any easier, Albi. But from my family to yours, I'm very grateful. Thank you very much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, Albi.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
You too.
I'll get that back off you. I really like that. Anyway,
I was lying as well. I cry every day, multiple times a day, probably. Not from sadness, just from the beauty of life, guys. And Woodford, holy shit, what a story.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, mate.
Oh, so beautiful.
On the crying thing, I'm into it. I used to not be, and then I had kids, and now I'll cry at anything. Like after I had my first kid, a WorkSafe ad came on, and I cried. You know the one, the kid's sitting on the steps, and the dad doesn't come home from work. It's a lot.
The only person who cries more now is Harley's wife, because she's like, really? Again, Harley? I've got to look after 4 kids, aren't you?
It's not my fault she's hot. Anyway, we do have guests, Nikki Britton.
We have guests. Before we do that, we have another shout out to make. I don't know if she's here. Helen Wilson. Helen Wilson, are you here?
Helen Wilson in the house?
Is Helen Wilson here? Her son Jim and I sat next to each other on that shuttle bus for about 17 hours on the Bruce Highway. And we got to talking, and he said, my mum Helen has been coming to Woodford for 20 years, and tomorrow is her 80th birthday. And so I don't know if she's here. I don't know if anyone knows her, but let's send out some very, very good birthday vibes to Helen Wilson for her 80th birthday.
Happy birthday, Helen!
Happy birthday, Helen!
Happy birthday, Helen! She'll never know. Also, is Kylie in the house? It's Kylie's birthday. This has become just a podcast about yelling out birthdays. Does anyone else have a birthday today? Anyone get engaged?
No.
Anyone?
Okay.
Righto.
Well,
we've
who
done
knows?
that.
By the last day, we could have a whirlwind romance and a
Sure.
ring on a finger.
Yep.
There is a ring making workshop. If you want to go, it's only a $45 cover fee. Beautiful sterling silver rings. Okay, as we work on.
What a great advertisement. We are slick and professional. Ladies and gentlemen, our first wine of the day. Would you like a guest? Yeah, you would. Do you want it to be a poet? Because it is. Would you please make very welcome Nick Grivas, ladies and gentlemen? Nick Grivas is part of Liquid Lyrics, also runs the Poetry Slam. And we want to have a chat to you about your history here and all that, but I think we're just going to kick you off with a poem, if you're happy with that, Nick.
I'm very happy with that.
Would you like a poem, ladies and gentlemen? Let's do that.
I didn't come expecting poetry, but can we, this is an interactive poem. Can everybody get their phones out first, please? All right, now, just the charging port there, just face it towards your mouth and just give it a little bit of love in the charging port. Is that okay?
No,
No, it's not, is it?
you'll put moisture in the charging
But
port.
it gives us so much. This poem is about phone addiction. It's called Chasing Cheap Dopamine. Chasing cheap dopamine hits, playing with these coping myths like, I need this. This one helps me sleep. This one keeps me entertained. And this one calms my anxious ADHD brain. Chasing cheap dopamine hits like poorly executed magic tricks like the short-lived bliss of a powder pop stick with only one lick of ice cream on it. It's the hit of sugar and a cinnamon scroll, the hit of a good old doom scroll. Look around, overstimulation has taken its toll. And even if alcohol, weed, nicotine, and party drugs aren't your scene, I bet they got you hooked with that black mirrored screen, that portal to a digital dream life. What's your hit look like? I bet it has something to do with your device, with that connection to that other world that exists just for you, your own religion to worship and devote all of your time to, that world that you curate. Games, movies, shopping days, music, sex on Instagram. This content breeds discontent. Its constant need for meat takes without consent, and it rips and it eats your ideas and shits out rewards, numbers on a screen so you can buy more, so you can fly more, so you can share more, so you can have more. It's all for your comfortable distraction. And praising that part of us that craves instant gratification. How many likes did I get in that photo from my trip to that exotic location? But hey, Nick, hey. I use my phone to improve my health and well-being. I have breathwork, yoga, and meditation apps. To which I say, either way, they still got you trapped, jacked in. You see, they want you to have a device in your hand. It's all been planned. It's all right there in the unread fine print of your phone plan. The world at your fingertips, the world at my fingertips, the world is our oyster, or so were you led to believe. Sure, we get the slimy mollusk, but the shiny pearl is not for most common people to receive. The tech giants are here to save us all by monetizing our social needs, got us trapped in a cycle of chasing cheap dopamine to feed their insatiable need for power and greed. We are accidental cyborgs merged with godlike tech. You still have to deal with low battery stress, with anxiety-inducing inboxes full of unread text. Are we cursed? Are we blessed? Photoshop phones out of photos of humans in the online pose, and it looks like we're in despair or distressed. When we're plugged into our phones, who's in charge? Who's on charge? Every dopamine hit, a little electric kick, dancing neurons flick the switch. We can't get enough of it, twisted like strands of DNA that didn't copy and paste the information the right way. Oh, that Technicolor dream world of trillions of pixels and billions of options to keep you lost in that ultimate reality where you can stay connected 24/7, check the weather without looking into the heavens, play games till your eyes get itchy, watch porn till your hands get sticky, collect likes till your receptors become defected, check your portfolio 46 times, check your real views count. Forget about the real world now. Listen to everyone else and take your own advice last. Drown in the endless brain-breaking information impossible to take in with 1,000 hours of podcast. Shop that perfect suit, sexy boots. Ooh, $2 drawer fillers on Temu. Order Uber food, track your Uber food while staying glued to the worldwide news while checking back on your favourite show, texting back, replying emails, staying connected, but we stray from connection with our presence locked away behind a fucking pixelated screen cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Grivas!
Wow.
Thank you.
That was
Thank
amazing.
you.
That was
Thank
amazing.
you. Thanks, mate. Thank
Now,
you.
Nikki said she couldn't do this, but I can. Your fly's down. Now,
It's on purpose. It's a new fascist statement.
really
All
like
the
it.
great poets are doing it, you know.
I really like it. Leave it down.
All the poets are doing it. I had to fight every urge I had to just pull my phone out and record that.
I thought you were going to say pull my hand out and zip it up for you.
Yeah, no, I've
what I
done
love
the
too-
training. I won't be tricked. Not
I
again.
will.
I'm not allowed
what
to
a
touch the
lovely
crotch of
Woodford
others.
moment, Nick, that even though that happened, everyone just got so immersed in your poem.
You're saying not one person was looking at my crotch?
Well, she
This
was.
lady did a little bit, but
Put her on a fucking watch list.
she tried to lift her eyes, but
She's trouble, mate.
it was.
Anyway, back to the poem. Loved it. Also, I'm pretty sure the shot's tofty. It was just headshots, right?
Yeah.
That one. His eyes are up there. Come on, buddy. I loved it. How do you go about even starting that? That comes. I've derailed you. I know I have.
Sorry.
Oh, man. No, that's good. I kind of expected this. What was the question?
How do you go about it? Like, man, that spoke a lot to me. Every bit about it. I kind of. The only thing I'm more addicted to than my phone is talking about how much I hate my phone, and. Like, we've got to get off it. It's killing us.
Yeah.
It's killing us as a world. It's killing us individually. It's killing families, the whole lot. The only bit I disagreed with was listening to podcasts on it. Shut up. Download it. Do it. But, so, does it come from a frustration of yours and then you write that?
Well, that piece was actually written for a stage production I put together called Being Human. And I felt that one of the big issues facing our modern society is how disconnected we are in apparently the most connected world that we've ever lived in. And quite often I'll be in a public space and I'll just put my phone in my pocket and just look around. And 9 times out of 10, everyone's just on their phone. You can't even stand in line for a moment without being on your phone. There's got to be something to do. And also recognizing that I also have a serious addiction to it as well. And undiagnosed ADHD, but like if I check my
Diagnosed, got some pills. Do you want them?
I do. Please hand them over.
I want the reason again.
I want to see how well I can do in life. But yeah, so it's just that frustration within myself and making myself aware of it. So something like that is, I'll write that kind of for me and understanding that so many of us have that addiction. And people, because I've dealt with other kinds of addiction and people have judged me for that, but then they'll sit there all night long on their phone and barely even look you in the eye.
Yeah, yeah. And so what are you doing for it then? Other addictions, you start to make plans on how you can break that burden that's on your back. Do you have tips? This isn't your job to give us, but you wrote such a beautiful piece.
I do. So
I didn't get you a wine. You answer that question, I'll get you a wine.
Do you like sediment?
Speaking of addiction.
Not usually.
Okay, well, you might get around this. It's an orange. It's not a white or a red. It's a bit of an orange. I think that's the flavour. Cheers. She's spicy, isn't she?
Yep. Oh
How's it
yeah,
going?
that's that touches everywhere.
It's great. Come on board as a sponsor, Poolside. We love you.
We actually, it really grows on you. Like, I'm going to finish this for sure.
Yeah, I've heard of alcohol. Sorry, as you were.
What are your plans?
Yeah, look, I don't take my phone into my room.
Yes.
I've now upgraded from my phone to my tablet.
Yep.
Bigger phone, I guess.
So you're like one of those boomers that's taking a photo on their tablet. Love you,
Usually
boomers. Please give me a house.
If you want to cut back on anything, usually you go from a large amount to a smaller amount, and you're doing that in the opposite way.
I'm doing the opposite.
A smaller screen to a
well,
much larger
I can't
screen.
call people on it or text people on it. I haven't set everything up on it, so...
Okay.
No, seriously, I just don't take my phone in my room. So the first thing I look at in the morning is not my mobile phone, because I think that sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you look at instead?
Just the wall
Okay.
or the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, could grow on me. Could grow on me.
To follow on with that with a tip too, because I've struggled with a phone addiction. I think we all need to try and share how we're getting off it. But honestly, one of the best ways I get off it is doing craft. Because my hands are busy, I can't look at the phone, and so I really enjoy building the things, making the stick like I did for Albi, doing those sorts of things. But it means that I can't hold my phone. I can't be on it. So I would highly recommend, for no reason other than to just play, paint a painting, carve do some whittling, do whatever. Hey, read a real book, do that, and you'll find slowly you'll just forget about the phone more and more.
Have a real comprehensive wank, you know?
Yes.
Like a comprehensive one.
Yeah. Have
that
a
takes
comprehensive
both
one.
Jeez.
You know?
Because I wanted to say something like that. I'm like, I don't know if it's that kind of show. I guess
I
we're
don't
in a
know
wine
if it is
bar.
either, but we've crossed the
Well, no,
line
we
now,
don't need-
so you won't get in trouble, Nick.
Nick, do your fly back up, not right now.
Yeah, to be fair, maybe you did set the tone.
It's first wine of the day, not first wank of the day, Nick. Jesus. Hello to the people who brought kids. You're Woodfordians, you know what's right. So, now, you also put together the Poetry Slam. Tell me what that is, because I'm unsure.
Okay, so do you want to know what a poetry slam is or what I put
Yes.
together?
Both.
Both. So I've been running a poetry slam called Liquid Lyrics on the Sunshine Coast for the last 7 years. It's a monthly event that we run in Coolum. And Poetry Slam was started in 1989 at the Get Me High Club in New York. And it was just a bunch of weirdos who decided they wanted to share their poetry as opposed to it just being page poetry. And these guys were going to poetry readings and they were just finding themselves quite bored. So slam poetry is kind of like what I just did there. So it's a bit more performative. It can be whatever you want it to be. But generally, it's a bit more on the performance side of poetry. That's slam poetry. It's a competition. We have 5 judges chosen from the crowd. So it's kind of like giving poetry back to the people. And I'm running 3 events. We got 2 heats, one tomorrow, one New Year's Eve, and the final on New Year's Day at the Parlour.
Excellent. I'm very grateful that you popped by our little show and gave us a bit of what you do.
Absolute pleasure.
I thought it was an absolute exceptional. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do want to go to, have we got Heat 1 at 1:30 p.m. On Wednesday?
Tomorrow.
Heat 2 is at 1 p.m. the following, Wednesday.
Yep.
And then the final Thursday Parlour, 4:30 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could, make him feel very welcome. It was Nick
Thank you
Grivas!
so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.
How you going? How are you going?
Pretty good.
Do you want another guest? I'm overjoyed every time I see him. He is here to play a song, but I just wanted him to be here with us for just a second. So please make him feel very welcome. The wonderful, the delightful Bobby Alu. Hello, my mate. Yeah. And this is Nikki. Yeah. How are you, Bobby? Charles.
So great.
Are we allowed to reveal the real name?
Yeah, of course. Let's
it's
do
an
it.
act name or a walking around life name?
Exactly. Anyone
Yes.
that calls me Charles, I know that I've known them for longer than 15 years.
Yes.
Yes, so it's a good filter to have 2 names.
Yeah.
And for so long, people think that Charles is Bobby Alu's manager. But it's... So I can actually reply to text and be like, sorry,
Sorry, Bob.
not
Can we get
available.
volume on Bobby's mic? He's on the wrong one. I'll give... Charles Bobby now has number 1. I've got number 4 because that was meant to be your mic anyway.
Great.
I'm still on 3.
She's on 3.
It didn't matter.
You were talking.
Please, Bobby. Charles.
And then I found $50.
Sick! What a story. Now...
Incredible.
I haven't known you for 15 years, but my wife has known you for over that. And the thing that connects me with you is that it was your music playing at the birth of our first child.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, glad to be there.
Mate, and I feel so connected with you because we hadn't even met at that time.
Yeah.
And Hannah had put together this playlist for her birth. And it should be of no surprises if you're looking at me and the way I talk about things, that the birth was at home in a pool. And which is great, by the way, if you're thinking about it, because as a man, you don't have to get fuel in the car and you can have a beer. Anyway... And she had you on, and then just for whatever reason, it was just you.
Wow.
for 4.5 hours, and then
Oh my God.
oh no, it was the
You know
best.
the catalogue.
Yeah, and then Walter Aubrey came into the world,
Oh.
and now he's walking around this very festival.
That's an honour.
So thank
it
you.
really is. I appreciate that. Thanks,
Oh man, well, I appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you a lot of you, I'm sure, are already very familiar with Bobby because of this festival. What is it, just before we get into a song, that brings you back here?
You know, this festival changed me. You know, I came actually 20 years ago. I came for an afternoon, and I really do feel that every time you visit Woodford, you leave a different person. I really believe that. And so that afternoon, I saw like 5 bands play. I was like, wow, I would love to do that. And literally the next year, I was playing in those 5 bands.
Wow.
What?
And it was such a bizarre. And then I feel like every Woodford I've been to, I've met people. It was the start of Bobby Alu essentially, because in the chai tent, I was working out ukulele chords, and I was essentially just a drummer. And so every time I've been back here, there's just I've met new people. I've got lots of mentors, friends, and it just I don't know. I just feel like this is such a special place. It's a special time of year. So I'm like, bring it on. I'm coming back again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gorgeous.
And we're always very happy when you do come back, mate. And I'm glad it's a this year role for Bobby Alu.
And speaking of mentors, you're doing a show with your mum, is that right?
Yes. Mum's here. She just arrived, guys. Welcome, Mum.
What? So, and that's in the kids. Is that in the kids festival?
It's in the kids festival. Yeah, we're playing. I'm straight there after this. Yeah.
Talk us through that. What's
Okay.
happening? Because I mean, I can just personally say, if I was doing a show with my mum, it would not be a chilled, pleasant experience.
I've met her mum. It would not go well, and, it would not be in the children's festival.
It certainly would not be.
She would not be allowed near her. Anyway.
Well, okay. The short story is, my mum's from Samoa. My dad's from Australia. He went on a scuba diving trip around the Pacific. He got to Samoa, walked into a hotel, on the stage dancing the chief's daughter. 9 months later, Bobby Alu.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's some
So-
fast stuff.
She moved to Labrador on the Gold Coast when she was 22 years old. And then
Real cultural hot pot as well.
Yeah, really happening there. And yeah, she like brought this island. Like I'm a Goldie guy, but she just brought up this this island flavour. And then in the last 3 years, during COVID, I started to learn village songs, like Samoan songs from her, because I wanted to learn. I was just like, I got to try and connect. And literally, we started with one song, and now she comes on tour. So we went to America last year together. She had her TV debut on ABC Kids a couple of weeks ago. And she's loving it, and I'm loving having her on tour. It's hilarious. Like we walked into this, like we're in this hotel. She knocks on my hotel room door, and she's like, "Are you taking the shampoos, or am I?" She's got like, she is on fire. She loves it, and so yeah, we're performing together today. She's going to teach a dance, and then tomorrow at Luna, 5:40 p.m. we've got the big band, and Mum's going to come and play and sing and dance too.
Amazing! Oh, Mum.
Hell yeah, family affair.
Yeah.
Totally.
Rock and roll!
Yeah, she's amazing. Like I thought I was going to take her and show her this is my life. This is what I do, and show her the ropes. But she is showing me the ropes still. Like,
I love it.
She's just boss. She just walks into the green room, finds a couch, falls asleep. She's like, make sure we don't leave until we take all the free food. I'm like, Mum, you were killing it. I love it.
Well, she's doing music, but she's really got the vibe of a comedian.
Because we're poor and we have to steal things.
Yeah.
And also, let's normalise being on tour with our mums,
Yeah.
Except Nikki's
Exactly.
mum. But, love her.
She's okay. We're working
She's
on the
fine.
relationship.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress, as they always are, right? Chase your bliss. Thank you.
Hey, Bobby, we really want to hear some of your music, though. And weirdly, the way that we've, in inverted commas, set this room up, you now need to walk down to the other end of the room and take that microphone with
Got
you.
it.
You might be able to even carve a path through there
Let's do that.
Moses.
Do you have any requests from the birthing?
Oh, yeah. We could recreate the birth if you want. If I get a leg up there.
It's best we don't recreate
Okay,
the birth.
no, that's for the best. That's
I've
for the
already
best.
recreated it 4 times, and I am broke. They don't stop eating. Man, my teenager, he is massive,
Wow.
and I can't keep him fed. Like, is there any tips out there for cheap food, bin diving, I guess? I don't know. I have no requests from that time, but just whatever it is that you want to do and bring your vibes into this wonderful room, the piano bar.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Cheers,
Bobby.
mate. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Alu. He's going to go down there, set up. Obviously, we've got to fill a bit of space here while that happens. Those of you, it's such a weird venue, who can't see, feel free to just let the vibes wash over you, or just stand up and have a look. Straight after, we've got another musical act anyway. I'm just talking, Nikki.
That's absolutely fine. Just one more time, if you can't remember what we said, Bobby is on with his mum tomorrow.
That's a good thing.
In Luna, 5 p.m.
Right
5:40.
now, today, if you wanted to go to the workshop, the dance workshop, 3:45 at Tin Lids, formerly called the Children's Festival, and then on Monday tomorrow, 5:40 at that beautiful big Luna stage. If you haven't seen Bobby in a full show, he is absolutely not to be missed, and you're going to see why very shortly. Are you ready to go, my friend? Always and never. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Alu!
If there's one thing that you should know about me, it's that I like to cruise. Don't get me wrong, 'cause I get busy. That's old news. 'Cause I'm just walking along this road. Sometimes I'm gliding. I'm just keeping with the flow. Yeah. I hope that you don't mind, 'cause this is my style. It's been here a while, so I hope that you don't mind, 'cause this is my style. It's been here a while, and I got me some ambition, and I thought you should know, yeah. I'm working on the next edition. There's always room to grow. 'Cause I'm just watching all around. Sometimes I'm running, and I need to slow down. Yeah. I hope that you don't mind, 'cause this is my style, and it's been here a while, so I hope that you don't mind, 'cause this is my style. It's been here a while, and so do you know? Could this be something that you're interested in? 'Cause I'll take my time to show you why. This is how I fly it. I hope that you don't mind, 'cause this is my style. It's been here a while, so I hope that you don't mind, 'cause this is my style. It's been here a while, and I hope that you don't mind, 'cause this is my style. And it's been here a while, so I hope that you don't mind, 'cause this is my style. It's been here a while, so.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the delightful, the soulful, the smooth Bobby Alu!
Oh my goodness.
And by the way, Bobby, aka Charles, that was 100% playing, maybe 4 or 5 times during Hannah's labour with Walter. And I'm very appreciative. Now listen, we're about at the end of the show. Have you had a great time? Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying the wines, getting kicked off into the day? Have a wine. Enjoy the emotions later on. Speaking of wine, our wonderful expert bar manager of the Woodford Folk Festival. The delightful Linus is here, and he's just going to talk us through, because we didn't do a very good job of the wine. I don't know where he is now. We're literally, there he is, right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Linus.
This wonderful man, Linus. Now, already poured a glass for you, Linus. You can give him that microphone. We've run out. It's down there now. It is, obviously, you know, because you booked it. It's Poolside. Talk us through it, Linus.
Poolside, yeah. This is an adult wine. Yeah. Like a fun adult, not a stuffy restaurant adult, you know. This is cool. This is from Tom Showbrook, who's a really cool winemaker. And, yeah, even his labels are good. This is 100% Shiraz. Yeah.
100% Shiraz.
Yeah, it's kind of like a hard rosé. You know, you're not leaving it. All the skins are in there. It's a bit funky. It's organic, all that kind of stuff. It's like a really crazy orange wine, and it takes a little while to get. They're like cigarettes. You've got to keep drinking it, and you're like, this is amazing. You know.
Linus, I certainly did not mean to say a bad word about Poolside, but early doors, I did rip into that and went, oh, that's commitment.
You have to take a second look.
You do have to take a second look. And then I said to these beautiful people, I hope you're a fan of sediment, which checks out with the skins. And then I said, I'm not sure what colour it is, maybe orange.
It's pretty orange.
And I said, you know what? It actually grows on you. It really feels like you're going to have a fun time.
Do you want to know what makes orange wine?
Please.
So red wines, they throw all the grapes in a big thing, and they let the skins in there for ages. That's where all the colour and the tannins is coming from, right? Uh-huh. And then they all the juice comes out. They separate it, and you've got, you know, a red wine. White wine, they put all the grapes in a big thing and immediately take off all the juice. They don't want skin contact.
They don't leave the skin around.
No, but orange wines have nothing to do with oranges. It's old Italian thing, actually. What they do is they get white wine grapes and leave the skins on.
What?
That's what it is. So you get all the funk from the skins.
It is.
In there.
I will say officially funky as hell, this one. It's a lot. Guys, get a Poolside. I've come around in a big way to this.
What time is it? It's Woodford somewhere.
As you heard yesterday, Linus put that on the cups, which I think is excellent. If you didn't hear that yesterday, right on the bottom of the cup, it says it's Woodford somewhere, which is great. I love that you described that wine as an adult wine as opposed to the teenage wine, which we all know is goon.
Spumante or passion pop?
Passion pop.
Both? Mix them up.
On a Hill's Hoist. Ooh. So... Thank you very much, Linus. Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you.
The expert, every day, at some stage he'll be here. Linus, the bar manager of Woodford. And we do have another group of people that, as I said, become fast friends. And again, if you'd like to get up and have a look at them. I got the pleasure of working with these guys a couple of times this year at a beer festival. Who would know that I would be there? And then I found out they were coming here for the very first time. I am pretty sure I'm correct on that. First time? That's correct. We got two members of my new favourite band and yours too. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Beddy Rays!
G'day. The other member over there, he forgot to bring his guitar, so he's just getting the beers, so that's all right. Got a job behind him. We'll play one song here, this song called Wait a While. It's a bastard of a plant, that thing that grabs you when you're walking through the bushes. Just like some people in life, you know, they hold you back from the things you need to do in life, so it's called Wait a While.
She's only messing with your head. Been down these roads before and they only lead to dead ends. Picked up from the gutter, there's a car here full of your friends. Don't think twice for good advice. Get up, come and get in. Feels like nothing's up. Dead and red, walls are closing on in. Pick it on up again. Thick as skin, here's a place to begin. Find some peace of mind. sister. He's only fucking with your head. Got no time for your old man or fam. It's the ins and outs of your bed. Not losing a lover is hard enough as it is. Know your worth, put yourself first, and don't you ever forget. It feels like nothing's up, dead and right. Was a closing on him, pick it on up again. Thicker skin is a place to begin. Find some place of mine from that exit line, as there's no ocean. Well, that's good for my fun. I say irony is so blind. I see how it's all erupting. The other way. It's too late to call. It's too late to call. I don't wanna get caught up in this wicked game. It's too late to call. 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 Cheers, Woodford. We'll see you soon. 11:20, Amphi Grand.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beddy Rays! Thank you so much. That's been another episode of First One of the Day, presented by Radio Woodfordia. Like you just heard, if you want to see the Beddy Rays for the very first time in their big show up behind us at the Amphi Grand, 11:20 p.m. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to my co-host, Nikki Britton, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for coming. Give it up for Harley as well.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Right here. Bye-bye.
There you go. How much fun! And if you wish you were there, you know, why don't you forward plan? Because we're going to do it again at 26-27. There's nothing like a live podcast. We learn on the fly, and it doesn't matter because we've got 500 years to get it right.